Morning YouTube. Just thought I'd give these spanners a bit of a wipe down and a clean, and maybe have a chat with you about my plans for next year. Hopefully things are going to be on the up for next year, for 2021, and we can all start getting out and about like we used to do. As you can see, my plan chart for 2021 is completely empty, and I thought I'd share with you some of the ideas that I have for next year, which hopefully will come to fruition. Firstly, with it being winter and the gritters have been out, and grit and chrome don't go together very well, the bike, as you can see, is nicely stored away. So what am I going to do whilst I can't get out on the bike? Well, I'm not going to just simply stop making recordings. What I intend to do is, you may recall, during the major lockdown we had at the beginning of the year, I took you on a couple of walks around one or two of the footpaths near here. At the time we weren't allowed to drive anywhere, so it had to be somewhere fairly local. Now those footpaths weren't particularly inspiring at all, but they did allow an hour out and an hour's worth of fresh air and a little bit of exercise. So with that in mind, my plan will be to, whenever possible, is I'm going to take you on little walks to the parks and to the recreational areas around here, and hopefully they'll be of some interest to you. One of my favourite areas is Kirkstall Abbey, which isn't too far away, and it's actually on the River Aire, and there's a footpath that runs along it. So I intend to take you to the Abbey and show you around a little. And also there's Temple Newsham House, which is at the other side of Leeds. Again, it has some lovely grounds. I don't suppose the house will be open, but at least we can get a look around the grounds and the outside of the building. And of course there's my favourite parks locally, Roundhay Park and Golden Acre. One of the other things that's in the offing is I've been given the opportunity to actually take the bike across the water to France. I've been invited along to join in on a group ride to Normandy, of all places. Yep, me to France on the bike. Never done it before, certainly not on the bike. I've driven in France before in the car, but never on the bike. So this is a whole new experience for me. It's going to be next May, I hope, fingers crossed. And I'm going with a group called Ride With Us, and it was actually suggested to me by Dave Muse. Cheers, Dave. I'm sure it'll all go well, and I'm sure that the videos that I put together will be of some interest to you. I hope they will anyway. But obviously, as it's a 7-day tour, I'll be incommunicado, you might say, for that period of time. And then when I edit the whole thing together, it's going to take a little while to put a week's worth of editing down into 3 or 4 episodes on here. But anyway, I may even do it as a day by day. So you get day 1 all on one video and day 2 and so on. But we'll see how it goes. It may be quite long-winded. Other than that, of course, if I am going to be going to France, the bike's going to need a major service. We're up to 20-some thousand miles on the clock, which isn't a vast amount, but I'll probably get it professionally serviced from front to back before I go, just to make sure that nothing is going to go wrong. I did have a check through my spare light bulbs and what have you, and although I've got most of them, there's 1 or 2 missing, so I do need to get a couple of replacements. I think I'm going to need the usual stuff for France, such as a high-vis jacket, which I've got, breathalyzer. I'm not sure about that, but I'll need to get one just in case. Obviously I've got a toolkit. I think that's all that they require, but I believe the Ride With Us organisation will be sending out a full pack of what's needed and what you can leave behind. So hopefully that should be quite good, should be quite interesting, and I hope all goes well, touch wood. I'll be back with a really interesting bit of video for you. So I'll get cracking because I've still got quite a few of these to clean, and it's only a short one today. So I'll finish off in the usual way by saying, look after yourselves, look after the people around you, don't forget the 2-meter rule, and of course always wear a mask. Till next time, bye for now.